Well, hello there, guys and gals, or should I say guys and ghouls? It's almost Halloween. Welcome to another edition of Go Figure. I'm your host, Jeff. And tonight I have a request I'm going to fill. I ran into an old friend and teammate of mine, Tom Council, and he said to me, Jeff, when are you going to do Andre the Giant? Well, everybody knows who Andre the Giant is. In fact, Andre the Giant is probably on most historians' professional wrestling Mount Rushmore list. But there's a few things that people don't know about Andre. Andre the Giant, who's billed at 7'4", 520 pounds, suffered from acromegaly. That was a condition that caused uncontrolled growth. He ended up dying at the age of 46 in 1993. But here is the figure, and everybody knows who this guy is. This is part of the very last line of LJNs who had actually been bought out by Grand Toys in Canada. And this was produced in 1989. You can see the bottom of the foot here. And by this point in time, the series had been on its last legs, but this is a very difficult figure to come across. And there actually were three different versions of Andre the Giant. The first one came way back in the mid-'80s. That was Andre in blue trunks with long hair. Then a second version came out, which was actually this particular model, but in blue trunks and blue boots. And then later, when this was produced, you had the final version of Andre, and this was the bad or evil Andre, or the heel version, as most in the wrestling world would refer to it. But it is a nice likeness of Andre, with the one black stripe. And no feature on Andre would be complete without an Andre the Giant drinking story. And that's what I'm going to provide you with here this evening. This is written by Richard English of Drunkard Magazine. Mr. English says, "You won't find it in the Guinness Book of World Records, but Andre the Giant holds the world record for the largest number of beers consumed in a single sitting. These were standard 12-ounce bottles of beer, nothing fancy, but during a 6-hour period, Andre drank 119 of them. It was one of the few times Andre got drunk enough to pass out, which he did in a hallway at his hotel. His companions, quite drunk themselves, couldn't move the big man. Fearing trouble with cops, they stole a piano cover from the lounge and draped it over Andre's inert form. He slept peacefully until morning, unmolested by anyone. Perhaps the hotel people thought he was a piece of furniture." And Andre went by a nickname. He was known as the eighth wonder of the world. And this was an opportunity when I was younger to kind of delve into what were the first 7 wonders of the world. And those include the Great Pyramid of Giza and the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Andre also was, in his younger years especially, was uncharacteristically agile for a very large man. And there's actually a match you can find on YouTube if you look for it, where he's wrestling another relative big man by the name of John Studd, and Andre jumps off of a steel cage onto John Studd's chest. Now, if you've ever harbored fears of having a curio cabinet falling on top of you, I can only imagine that that's what John Studd felt like as Andre flew onto his chest. So, folks, if you like this and you enjoyed this feature of Andre the Giant, please hit the subscribe and like button. And if you didn't like it, well, we're not even going to worry about that because I think everybody likes Andre the Giant. Have a good one.